done, I got you on your knees. I'm stacking money, I'm getting to the cheese. I'm done with the games on my choosing my piece. I'm just a bad bitch, I do it with ease. You late with a dog, do you?
Okay, you guys, today I am back with another video. I actually just did a makeup video on my page, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead and take a look at that. It's beginner friendly because I am still learning at the end of the day. But yes, I do have a video up that's beginner friendly for makeup. This look, if you want to go ahead and check that out, go ahead and check it out for me. So I have not done an update really since I've had my surgery. Maybe I'm almost a year, so I'm about 10 months post-op. And I think the last video I did was in January, so it's been about 10 months ago, or yeah, about 10 months ago when I last did my update. So just to ask a couple questions, again, I'll reiterate that I went to Avana Plastic Surgery in Florida. I went to Miami, Florida, and Dr. Dress did my surgery. Originally, I had selected Dr. Meridian, but all of a sudden he disappeared for I think about 5 months. And he was just rescheduling everyone. So I just figured he probably wasn't even coming back. And I decided to go with Dr. Dress based off of his pictures I seen. For the most part, I mean, I think he did okay. My only issue now, since I'm 10 months post-op, is I felt like that there could have been more taken out. And like I said on my previous videos, I know that states are allotted to take out certain amounts of fat at a time, and that's okay, I understand that. But just based off of like the shape of my stomach and things now, I feel like there could have been more taken out. Also, now that everything has settled into place, I can see the imperfections with my butt. I can see with my stomach. I actually reached out to them about 4 or 5 months after my surgery and sent them pictures of what I did not like and was inquiring on like, how could this get back this way? Like, even if I was not dieting or whatever, how could it have gotten back like this? I was getting messages back saying that they would have someone contact me. I contacted them a few times actually. And this was via Instagram and email. And Instagram is the only place where I would get responses from. And they would say that they would have the nurse to contact me, or receptionist or whatever she's considered, to contact me. And I'm never being contacted by anyone. And then eventually, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I forget about it. I don't reach back out. And then I tried about 3 times. But it was sporadic, and it was, one time it was here, the next time was there, whatever the case may be. And I don't follow up, but I didn't get follow-ups either via email or phone. Some issues I seen, or some imperfections I seen after surgery, my stomach is almost back the way that it was when I went, first off. As far as like as big as it is like the blowing is the same way. And I can tell that they did not evenly take out fat, because on one side of my stomach at the bottom, there is like a oval part that does not align with the rest of my stomach. So I couldn't wear a 2-piece if I wanted to, because my stomach is hanging further on one side than it is on the other. Yes, I can disguise it if I wear a 1-piece. Yes, my stomach sucks in really good if I wear a body shaper. But the reason for me going to get a BBL in the first place was so that I wouldn't have to do that anymore. And that's not the case with me. I still have to do that. My shape is beautiful to me when I actually put a shaper on. But when it's off, I'm still somewhat insecure about my stomach. Do I think that I'm going to go ahead and get a second surgery or tummy tuck? I don't think so. I had considered a tummy tuck, but I don't think I'd even want to put my body through that anymore. Honestly, I think that with the way my body was and the lining I had under my stomach from having 2 C-sections, I feel like, the doctor should have recommended what he felt was best for me. based off my stomach, I felt like a tummy tuck was best for me. So at that time, I wanted a BBL. I did not want the cut up under my stomach to show, even though I already had 2 C-sections. However, if that was best for me, I felt the doctor should have recommended that. And I feel just based off of how my stomach looks now, that probably would have been the best option, you know, for them to provide me with. But, you know, when he came in, it was very brief. I seen him the day of surgery. He was in there less than 3 minutes. He marked me up and he was out of the door to the next person. So you don't have a lot of time with your doctor to even discuss how you really want your body. They give you what they want you to have. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I mentioned on a previous video, I was okay with my results. I am still okay with my results. You know, I'm starting to embrace my body and all of that. But is there some things that I feel like could have been better? Absolutely. There is a piece on my butt that hangs low than the rest. I have really bad, like dents everywhere, cellulite, and I had cellulite before, but I don't think it looked as bad as it do now. So, I mean, I felt like there could have been a lot done. I don't know if the doctor didn't do what he was supposed to do to his fullest extent, you know, or if it's just the way my body healed. Also, people don't tell you everything that you have to deal with after surgery. So one thing that I've experienced, even being almost a year out of surgery, when I run, my butt hurts. So you basically can't even run to your fullest extent without, you know, your butt hurting. And I'm not sure how these girls are out here twerking and doing all that. You know, I can do a little 1, 2, 1, 2, but as far as like some heavy jumping up and down, it hurts. Also, I think I've been having some issues with like clotting in my legs, or attempted clotting, because my legs, they'll ache so bad. And the butt weighs down on your legs really bad. So if you work in like a warehouse or something like that, you're going to feel it, okay? Other than that, some things I love about my body. I love, you know, how big he made it. It's not too big. I like the shape of it for the most part. And then I like my sides. I don't have any love handles. It's flat for the most part. I have, you know, curves. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an updated view of my body just to see how it is at 10 months. I have not been exercising, guys. It's a lot of stuff I should have been doing that I did not do. I didn't go on a diet or any of that. So that's why I'm not too strict on the stuff that I was complaining about, because I wasn't really doing my part either. I mean, even though I felt like some of the stuff could have been prevented when I was on the table, you know, to make my body look better than what it is now, I also contributed to some of the way that my body looks. You know, I could have dieted, I could have worked out, did all of that, and I would probably be smaller than what I am. But at this point, it is what it is, and here we go. All right, you guys, so this is me just with my shirt, leggings on, and this is just my shape. So as you can see, if you go back and look at my videos I had, the shape is already different, okay? So that's the front, that's the back, that's the side, that's the back, and that's the other side. All right, so how it looks if I pull this up, I still have fat. You see that bulging? And yes, I do drink and I eat and stuff like that, so that may have contributed to it. The part that I was talking about is here. So this part, so if you look at my stomach, you see here that it's lower than the rest. I feel that's like that because he did not take out everything that he could have taken out. So when all of my filling and everything came back, everything was not evenly taken out. So I have a piece here that's just bigger than everything else. So that's how it looks on the side. And that's how it looks on that side. But like I said, if I pull it up, I'm good. The part that I was talking about that hangs a little low is that's not my underwear line. That's how it's made. So that's the imperfection on that side. And this side is perfect. I love this side. But overall, I like it. And I don't think I'm gonna do another one.